first girl in the.
If you want to do your lineup.
Yeah, let's do that. First girl in the beginning of the lineup.
You want me to do the non-starters first?
Sure.
I'll do the non-starters first. Where's MERCADO? Coach.
You know the WILDCATS team's name? WILDCATS.
I'm going to do MERCADO first.
Yeah, but you know both their names?
Oh, I got to get the coaches as well. Yeah. The way we're going to do it is I'm going to introduce your team first because you're the visitors. Okay. I'm going to do the non-starters, and then I'm going to do the starting lineup. Okay. So if you can kind of put them in order, and then let me announce you guys as the coach. You guys, let me see. Wait, you guys are visitors. Walker and okay, so Walker and is there
Matt Walker?
Matt Walker.
And then WILDCATS HOLCOMB Knight.
Ted HOLCOMB.
HOLCOMB Knight.
Greg Knight. Okay. Got the coaches. Got the umpires. Okay. Let's do the introduction.
Anytime.
All right. At this time, we'd like to introduce the non-starters for the visiting team, Athletics MERCADO. First, Emma Flowers, Cameron Duran, Audrey Sims, Presley Walker, Gabby Carrillo, and Ava Flores. Now introducing the starting lineup. Leading off, Zoe Benavides. Batting second, Peyton Sievers. Batting third, Delissa Rodriguez. Batting fourth, Kat Johnson. Batting fifth, Tiff Card. Batting sixth, Presley Sloniker. Batting seventh, Jalen Ugaldi. Batting eighth, Audrey Castillo. Batting ninth, Kayla Stuckey. Batting 10th, Alayla McCall. MERCADO Athletics, coached by Matt Walker. Introducing the non-starters. WILDCATS, HOLCOMB Knight. They don't have any. They're all starters. All 11. Starting lineup, leading off. Ryan Velasquez. Batting second, Taylor Bishop. Batting third, Riley Silva. Batting fourth, Marley Morell. Batting fifth, Aspen Nattori. Batting sixth, Magnolia Okamoto. Batting seventh, Maya Martinez. Batting eighth, Roxy Chavez. Batting ninth, Raquel Pineda. Batting 10th, Abby Rodriguez. Batting 11th, Gia Malecki. WILDCATS are coached by Ted HOLCOMB and Greg Knight.
The Blues, and the umpires.
Today's umpires behind the plate, Maurice Norrington. And on the bases, Pete Tapia. And if the coaches could meet at home plate with the umpires. I'm your PA announcer and play-by-play announcer, Coach Dale Lopes. I like Wildcats. Yeah, it's off. All right, you guys can hear me good? Hi, everybody. Welcome to Valley Christian High School here in Cerritos for our head-to-head invitational. We have two games coming to you today. I'm the coach, Dale Lopes. I'll be doing the play-by-play for you today. We have two games, 12U and 16U division. Up first is the 12U division. It's going to be the Athletics MERCADO against the WILDCATS HOLCOMB Knight. We just had the player introduction, and we introduced the umpiring crew. Behind the plate is going to be Maurice Norrington. On the bases is Pete Tapia. And the coaches and umpires are meeting at home plate, going over the ground rules and their lineups. And we're going to get started here shortly. I want to remind you, coming up, make sure you check this out. This is March 2nd through March 5th. It's the Judy Garman Classic at Cal State Fullerton. There's going to be 12 top Division I schools that are going to be there. And I'll name some of them: UCLA, Oregon, Michigan, Loyola Marymount, I believe Central Florida. So there's going to be a lot of quality teams there. So make sure you check that out. That's going to be at fastpitchfilms.com. That's March 2nd through March 5th. We're going to be streaming live on Field 1 and 2. So go to www.fastpitchfilms.com. That's the Judy Garman Classic. It's going to be dynamite. All right, we're just about ready here. Wildcats are the home team. They take the field. And for MERCADO, Zoe Benavides will be leading off, followed by Peyton Sievers and then Delissa Rodriguez. While we have a minute here, I also want to announce something new that we're doing here at fastpitchfilms.com. You got to check this out. Coaches are going to have access to all our games. There's going to be over 50 coaches at all levels that have access to our games. So if you want to email any one of them and have them watch your game, by all means do so. So that's something brand new at fastpitchfilms.com. So make sure, check out fastpitchfilms.com for all your softball content and all your softball needs. All right, we're about ready. Zoe Benavides is going to lead off for MERCADO. And on the mound for the Wildcats is Riley Silva. Right-hander, wears number 21. Zoe wears number 33. She's the shortstop. Glad you could join us today. We're at Valley Christian High School, and I got to tell you, it is an absolute stunning complex. The grass looks like a golf course. The dirt is well maintained, and the first pitch is a strike to Zoe, 0-1. It's manicured extremely well. Great complex. My first time here. All right, Riley's ready. She gets the pitch. And the next pitch is taken for a strike, 0-2, just like that. No balls, 2 strikes. Just starting. Top of the first. Glad you could join us. Stick around. We got the 16U game coming up next. Riley's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch on the way, and it's hit down the first base. It's going to be a base hit to right field. It went off the first baseman. That ball was hit hard. So we're going to call that a single for Zoe. And that's going to bring up Peyton Sievers, the number 2 hitter. She's the second baseman. She bats right. Wears number 9. So 1 on, nobody out.
On deck is Delissa Rodriguez, number 3 hitter. Riley's ready. Here's the pitch on the way. Taking low for a ball. Throw to first. There's nobody there. Luckily, the right fielder backs up. The first baseman wasn't at the bag. The catcher threw the ball to the bag. And time is called by the Wildcats, and he wants to talk to his defense to make sure everybody's on the same page. So there's no outs, runner at first. We're just starting here. 2 games today. We got the 16U game coming up next, so stick around. And if you miss any of the action, make sure you go to fastpitchfilms.com and check it out. Okay, we're ready. Peyton steps on the box. Riley's on the mound. Getting the pitch from her coach. She's set. She's ready. Here's the pitch on the way. Rise ball, taken high for a ball. On deck is Rodriguez. First name is Delissa. Silva on the mound for the Wildcats. First name Riley. Here's the pitch on the way. Rise ball, swing and a miss. Throw to first. They got the runner. They got a rundown going. And the ball is thrown away, so the runner, Benavides, will advance to second base. So now Zoe's at second. You got 2 balls and 1 strike on Severs, the batter. Still nobody out. Riley set. She's ready. Here's the pitch. Ground ball hit to short. Runner holds. Throw to first in time. So there's the first out. Now in that situation there, you're hoping you could hit the ball at least to the right side to advance the runner. And that's going to bring up Delissa Rodriguez, the number 3 hitter. Bats right-handed. She's the pitcher. Where's number 62? Both pitchers are the 3 hitters on both teams. Kat Johnson's on deck. Riley's ready. Here's the pitch. First one is popped up to second base. Caught. That's the second out. That's Roxy Chavez at second base. So 2 outs. And that's going to bring up Kat Johnson, the 4 hitter. Tiff Karg is on deck. Kat's the catcher. Where's number 2? Big kid, good size. Probably about 5'7". First pitch taken for a strike. So Riley is getting ahead on the count, which is good. You like that as a coach. You want your pitcher to go out there and throw strikes. Let your defense play behind you. Pound the zone. No balls, 1 strike to Kat. Here's the 0-1 pitch, taken inside for a ball. Count is even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Glad you could join us. Just starting. We're on the top of the first. Athletics, Mercado, Wildcats. Holcomb Knight. 1-1 pitch is taken inside for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Riley gets the pitch. She's set. She's ready. And here's the pitch on the way. Taken for a strike, and the count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, runner at second. Riley gets the pitch selection. She's ready, set, delivers, swing and a miss. And down goes Johnson, and down goes the Athletics, Mercado. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the first, no score. All right, welcome back. We're here at Valley Christian High School. We go to the bottom of the first inning. For the Wildcats, leading off is going to be Ryan Velasquez. The center fielder wears number 24, bats left-handed. Taylor Bishop is on deck. And then Riley Silva, the pitcher to follow. Glad you could join us. Stick around. We got the 16U game coming up. This is a head-to-head invitational that we do. It's been very, very popular. Teams are excited to be a part of this, and we're glad to have them. First pitch is taken low for a ball to Ryan. Mentioned Delissa Rodriguez is the pitcher for MERCADO Athletics. 1 ball, no strikes. Left side of the infield is in, almost flanking the pitcher because you got a slap hitter. And she pulls it to first, and she's going to tag the runner for the first out. And that was Ugaldi at first base. First name is Jalen, made the tag. So 1 out. That's going to bring up Taylor Bishop, the right fielder. Taylor wears number 26. She bats left-handed. On deck is the pitcher Riley Silva. All right, Rodriguez is ready. And here's the pitch on the way. And it's fouled away down the left field line. No balls and 1 strike to Bishop. And the way the head-to-head competition works, it's an invite only. Okay, we go 7 innings. There's no time limit. And the teams are invited to play, and you usually and mostly get 2 fantastic teams to play one another. So it's not a friendly, it's not a tournament. They're not playing 3 or 4 games. It's head-to-head competition. Next pitch, come back to Rodriguez, throw to first in time for the second out. So just like that, 2 quick outs for the Athletics. So a lot of teams really enjoy this. And what's nice about going 7 innings, it allows the coaches to get some of the players an opportunity to get some playing time that maybe they wouldn't, or not as much. So it's a great opportunity. So the coaches love it, and we enjoy it here at Fastpitch Films. All right, so here's Riley Silva, the pitcher. Where's number 21? Right-handed. Pitch taken for a strike. Count is even, 1 ball, 1 strike. She thought the pitch was down a little bit, I think. We're directly behind home plate. We have a mini press box here, which is nice. Next pitch is fouled away, third base side, so the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's a nice setup here. Like I mentioned, the field is absolutely immaculate. The grass is like a golf course. The dirt is well manicured. It's they have probably about a 6-foot fence, I'd say. And it's protected with the yellow guard on top. Next pitch is hit softly to second base. Underhand flip to first base to retire Silva, and that's going to retire the Wildcats. So no runs, no hits, nobody left. We go to the top of the second, no score. All right, we're back here at Valley Christian High School for the 12U head-to-head Invitational. Athletic Mercados and Wildcats. No score as we go to the top of the second. First pitch taken to a strike, and that's Tiff Karg. Right-handed batter. Plays third base. Where's number 5? Next pitch taken high for a ball. Riley is set. She's ready. Here's the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss to Tiffany. Goes by Tiff. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now she's wearing jersey 45. They have her down on the lineup card as number 5. You know what I noticed is a lot of the kids, the position they play, that's the number they wear. Next pitch is taken high. Rise ball over the zone for a ball. Count is even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. If you weren't with us yesterday, we were out in Glendale at the sports complex out there doing the junior college games. Make sure you check that out at fastpitchfilms.com. Next pitch is fouled straight back. We were out in Glendale yesterday, and a lot of the kids I noticed, they're wearing the number, the position they play. So if you're a catcher, you wear number 2. That's the position they play. If you're first base, you wear number 3. A lot of kids were doing that, and I see that here today somewhat. Next pitch is fouled away to the screen. Sloniker on deck. First name is Presley. All right, Riley's set. She's ready. Here's the pitch on the way. Taken low for a ball. Count is even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Riley's ready. Here's the pitch. Foul back to the screen. Count remains even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wildcats have somebody up in the bullpen already, warming up. Okay, Riley's ready. Here's the pitch. Rise ball hit down to third off the third baseman. Ricochets to the shortstop. Throw it to first, and she throws it over the first baseman's head. Goes to the screen, and Karg will go down to second base. So the ball ricocheted off the third baseman, went to the shortstop, and she made a high throw, an errant throw, which allowed Karg to go to second base. So a runner at second for MERCADO Athletics. Nobody out. And that's going to bring up Presley Sloniker. Ugalde on deck. First name, Jalen. All right, Silva's ready. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Looked like a little curveball with that rotation. I'm directly behind home plate, so I get a good view of the velocity, the movement, the spin. Silva's ready. Here's the pitch. They show bunt. They get it down. Silva feels it. Throw to first. In time. I was waiting for the umpire's call. Looked like she was out. She was. The runner, Karg, will advance from second to third. So a run at third now with 1 out. And brings up Jalen Ugalde. First baseman, bats right. Where's number 44? I was mentioning this yesterday. You don't see number 44 worn too often now in softball and even in baseball. First pitch is fouled away right side, out of play. But years ago, 44 was a popular number worn by a lot of big boppers. Henry Aaron wore 44. Reggie Jackson wore 44. Willie McCovey wore 44. Here's a bunt. Looked like a safety squeeze. The runner wasn't breaking hard on the pitch. He was waiting for contact. They call that a safety squeeze. If she gets it down, then you break. So no balls and 2 strikes to Ugalde. Castillo on deck. Silva's ready. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside part of the plate. So down goes Ugalde. And that's going to bring up Audrey Castillo. She's the right fielder. Where's number 16? So 2 outs, runner at third. First pitch, look out, almost hit the on-deck batter. Right side, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Stuckey on deck, first name Kayla. Silva on the mound, first name Riley. Gets the pitch, she's set, she's ready, and here's the pitch on the way. Ground ball hit to short. Throw to first, in time, side retired. So no runs, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the second, no score. All right, welcome back. We're going to the bottom of the second. Athletics, Mercado, and Wildcats. HOLCOMB Knight, no score. You figure it's going to be a good game, close game, and probably a little scoring. You got some good pitching out here. 2 quality teams. So make sure you stick around. We're going to have the 16U game coming up right after this. And all this is being brought to you by FastPitchFilms.com. So make sure you check out FastPitchFilms.com for your softball needs and softball content. All right, here we go. And for the Wildcats, we have Marley Morell, the left fielder, right-handed batter, cleanup hitter. Where's number 27? That's a good number. I used to wear that number 27. Some good players wear 27. Mike Trout. Here's the next pitch, swing and a miss. Good location on that. Again, like a slider that's going away from the batter. Count is even. 1 ball, 1 strike to Marley. Aspen Notori's on deck. She's a shortstop. Next pitch, a swing and a miss. And it's kind of like a ladder width-wise. If you swing in that, they go out a little farther. If you swing in that, they go out a little farther until you stop, and that's what she was doing. Next pitch, off-speed pitch, swing and a miss. Great pitch there by Rodriguez. And down goes Marley for the first out. And that's going to bring up Aspen Notori, the shortstop. Left-handed batter, where's number 5? Okamoto's on deck, she's a catcher. All right, Delissa's ready. Here's the pitch. A comebacker knocked down by Delissa. Throw to first. Too late. Safe at first. So that's an infield hit. So here's Magnolia Okamoto. Catcher, bats right. Where's number 88? Martinez is on deck. Time's called by the plate umpire. That's Maurice Norrington. On the bases is Pete Tapia. All right. Rodriguez is ready. First pitch taken outside for a ball, ball 1. Rodriguez is ready. Here's the pitch. And it's a jam shot down the left field line. Lands foul. Umpire is going to switch balls out. Ball got damp a little bit. Count is even, 1 ball, 1 strike to Magnolia. Rodriguez is ready. Here's the pitch, off speed, taken for a strike. She's got a good changeup. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Okamoto. Martinez on deck. Rodriguez is ready. Here's a pitch. Rise ball. Runner goes. Throw down to second. Goes off the shortstop's glove into center field. The runner's going to go to third. Throw to third is going to be thrown away. And that's going to be backed up by the left fielder. So Merrill ends up at third. It's a stolen base. Error on the catcher to allow Merrill to go to third. And the count is even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch change is up. Count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. To Okamoto. Martinez on deck, first name Maya. Rodriguez is ready. There's the 3-2 pitch, taken outside, ball 4. So first and third. And here's number 11, Maya Martinez, the third baseman, bats right-handed. So first and third for the Wildcats. Alyssa's looking for a sign from her coach. She gets it. She's set. She's ready. And here's the pitch. Popped up in the infield, first base side. First baseman has it. That's a big out there. So that's going to bring up Roxy Chavez. She's the second baseman. Where's number 4? And again, there's that position. 4 position. Where's number 4? And Roxy's getting a sign from the third base coach. And what they do is they call out the number, so they have to look at the wristbands to make sure on the same page. First pitch is taken high for a ball. Throw down to the second baseman, not to second base. They cut that off. So the runner goes down to second base. You have second and third now. So the coaches will call out numbers, and the kids will have to look at the wristband to see what plays on, if there is a play. They have dummy signs as well. So Wildcats have an opportunity. Runners at second and third. Here's the pitch on the way. Change up, and it's hit into right. It's going to land in front of the right fielder for a base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the second run, and it's 2-0 Wildcats. So a clutch hit there by Chavez. 2 RBIs. Didn't hit it hard. Hit it in the right spot. Drive in 2 RBIs. And that's going to bring up Raquel Pineda. She's the DP, number 9 hitter. Where's number 19? Rodriguez is ready. Here's a pitch, shows bunt, runner goes, throw it down to second. Too late. So that pitch was a strike. She did show bunt. It was called strike. So runner at second now. Count is no balls and 1 strike to Pineda. And Abby Rodriguez is on deck, the first baseman. Swing and a miss. Runner goes down about 25 feet. And heads back to second base. A lot of times runners will try to draw the throw. All right, DeLissa's ready. Here's the pitch on the way. Curveball outside. Again, about 25 feet down is the runner at second base. The second baseman fills at second base. Runner gets back. You have 1 ball, 2 strikes to Pineda. Here's the pitch, taken outside. Count is even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, taken high. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Pineda, the number 9 hitter. The Wildcats are batting 11. So they have DP, they have an EP. Next pitch is fouled away, straight back into the screen. Count remains full. Here's the 3-2 pitch, taken low, ball 4. So runners at first and second. It's a good at bat for Pineda. And that's going to bring up Abby Rodriguez, the first baseman. Bats right-handed. Wears number 22. And I think the Wildcats want a runner for Pineda. They do. Pineda's at first, so you have runners at first and second. And that's going to be Aubrey Sims is going to run for Pineda at first. No, wait. That's going to be Merrill at first base, running for Pineda. Ball gets away from the catcher. Runners will advance second and third. So now you have runners at second and third. So that's Marley Merrill that went in to run for Pineda. She's now at second. Chavez is at third. And Abby Rodriguez is at the plate with runners at second and third. Here's the pitch. And it's popped up to shallow right, caught for the third out. So we get 2 runs there, and we go to the top of 3. The Wildcats lead the Athletics, MERCADO, 2-0.
What championship ring is that from?
Men's Fastpitch World Tournament.
AAA? ASU?
It was actually a NAFA award.
Oh. Yeah, I used to go for U triple. I used to umpire for U triple SA. Yeah, for a long time. It's a good warm up for high school starting in a couple weeks. Take it down.
All right, welcome back. We go to the top of the 3rd inning. Wildcats lead 2-0 over the MERCADO Athletics. Here's a pitch on the way. Taken for a strike, 0-1. This is Kayla Stuckey for MERCADO leading off. She's the number 9 hitter. Bats right-handed. Wears number 23, plays left field. Here's the pitch. A bunt attempt, and it's diving attempt by the catcher, lands foul. So we have a pitching change for the Wildcats. That's Raquel Pineda. She's the DP. She's now pitching. to keep you updated here. Here's the pitch on the way. Line drive, center field, base hit. Looked like a little curveball. Caught the center of the plate. And a nice job by Kayla. She took it to center field. That's going to bring up the number 10 hitter, Alea McCall. She's a center fielder. Wears number 25, bats left-handed. So Stuckey at first with a single. That's the Athletics' second hit. She shows bunt, takes it for a strike. And then on deck is the leadoff batter, Zoe Benavides. Pineda on the mound now for the Wildcats. Here's a pitch. Taken outside for strike. So no balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, runner at first. In the top of the 3rd inning, Wildcats leading the Athletics Mercado 2-0. Wildcats are coached by Holcomb and Knight. Next pitch is outside for a ball. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. So the infield, you got the second baseman playing more towards second base, so she's going to take the throw if the runner goes, because the shortstop is in the 5-6 hole and in front of baseline. Third baseman's in, trying to defend the slap or even the bunt, now with 2 strikes. Sometimes they will bunt, but usually if you have a slap hitter, if you bunt with 2 strikes, you foul it off, you're out. So they'll just kind of do like a half swing. I saw that in the Olympics a lot with Japan against the U.S. team. When they got 2 strikes, that's what they would do. They would square like they're bunting, but then they would just swing the bat forward. Throw down to first, not in time, runner's back. So McCall goes down on strikes for the first out. And we're at the top of the lineup, and that's Zoe Benavides. So 1 out, runner at first. Pineda's ready. And here's the pitch on the way. Curveball fouled away, right side, out of play. 0-1 to Zoe. On deck is Peyton. Last name is Sievers. Pineda's ready. Here's a pitch. Hit down the left field line, hooking foul. Umpires are doing a good job. They're changing the balls when they go foul. Some areas are, if the grass are still moist, like in the shade, so they want to make sure they got it. The pitcher has a dry ball. All right, no balls, 2 strikes. There's the 0-2 pitch, taken outside for a ball. Throw to first. Nice scoop at first base. That's Martinez. The catcher threw it in the dirt. Pineda's ready. Here's the pitch to Zoe. Popped up, out of play. Right fielder coming over, and it hits the top of the fence down the right field line. So the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes to Zoe. Raquel Pineda on the mound now for the Wildcats. She's set, she's ready, here's the pitch. And it's popped up, it's playable. And Pineda, the pitcher, actually lost sight of the ball. She thought it was hit more to the first base side, so she looked at the first baseman, but it was actually hit almost in the circle. and it was hit high enough where she could recover and make the play herself. So a good play by Pineda. And that's going to bring up Peyton Sievers, the second baseman. Number 2 hitter. Here's the pitch on the way. Curveball taken outside for a ball. If you're just joining us, Wildcats got 2 runs in the bottom of the second. They lead 2-0. Here's a pitch, line down the third base line, foul. Ball's hit hard. And Delissa Rodriguez is on deck for MERCADO. Count is even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Throw down a second. Goes into center field. Runner can't advance, so that's a stolen base. No error on the play, even the ball went into center field because there was no advancement. Stolen base. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Sievers, the second baseman. Pineda's ready. Here's the pitch. Fouled back, out of play. And time is called. I think they're going to give the second baseman some sunglasses. Nope, they're going to give it to the right fielder. So the right side, a little bit of a sun field. So the right fielder needs sunglasses. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes on Sievers. Pineda's ready. Here's the pitch on the way. Hit the left field, somewhat deep. Going back as the left fielder makes a nice play to retire the side. And that's Marley Merrill in left field. So no runs, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the third. 2-0 Wildcats. All right, welcome back. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Wildcats leading 2-0 over Athletics MERCADO. And we have a pitching change for MERCADO. Peyton Sievers, who was the second baseman, is now into pitch. And going to second base is Presley Sloniker. So some defensive changes for MERCADO. And for the Wildcats, leading off is Gia Malecki. She's the number 11 hitter. She's the EP, which is the extra player. Bats left-handed. Where's number 51? All right, so Severs is ready. Here's the pitch. Bunt. Fouled away. On deck is Ryan Velasquez, the leadoff batter. Okay, and she showed bunt, drew the bat back to hit. Now, I call that a slash. You're showing bunt, draw him in. It opens up the field for you as a hitter. Now you're swinging away. She does it again, and she's hitting away. And if they stay back, then you can bunt. So there's options with that play. We call it a slash. Okay, you can show bunt. If they crash, you pull it back, hit away. If they stay back, you can bunt. It's an effective play. Swing and a miss, and down goes Malecki. I was fortunate enough to have my players last year at the high school team where I was at use it, and it was rather effective. You don't see it a lot. Usually with the, of course, the slap hitters, top of the order, or the bottom of the order hitters. They're just trying to get on base, put the ball in play. Next pitch is a ground ball into right field for a base hit. Second baseman laid out, went off her glove. That's a base hit. And that was Velasquez, the leadoff batter. Is going to bring up Taylor Bishop, the number 2 hitter. She's the right fielder. Another left-handed batter. So here's Bishop. Severs gets the pitch. She's set. She's ready. Show bunt. Draw back. Steal. Safe. So that's primarily a fake bunt and steal there. She's showing bunt. Had the corners crash. Brings the bat back to allow the runner to steal. She did. So a stolen base by Velasquez. Now you have a runner in scoring position with 1 out. And there's a ground ball in the left field, base hit. They'll have to hold the runner at third. And Bishop will go to second base on the throw. So that's a single. She takes second on the throw. And you have runners at second and third. And Matt Walker, the coach for the Athletics Mercado Coast, calls time. And he's out there talking to his defense, saying we got to cut that ball off. To prevent the runner from going to second base. But then in a first and third situation, a lot of times they'll send the runner. And the defense can either cut it, throw it to second, throw it down, throw it to third, throw it back to the pitcher. There's options in that situation there. First pitch is taken for a ball. And this is Riley Silva, the number 3 hitter. She started the game pitching. She's now the DP because Pineda came in to pitch for her. So second and third for Riley. On deck is Merrill, the cleanup hitter. Wildcats looking for more. Second and third, number 3 hitter at the plate. Here's the pitch on the way. Taken inside for a ball. Count is 2 balls and no strikes. To Silva. You got to be licking your chops here, second and third. Number 3 hitter, 2-0 count, hitters count, right? You want to lock in on a pitch here that you can handle, you can drive. Taken high and away, ball 3, 3-0. I'm not sure if Severs wants any part of Silva here in this situation. Count is 3 balls and no strikes. Merrill on deck. Severs is ready. Here's a pitch. Taken high, ball 4. So the bases are loaded for the cleanup hitter, Marley Merrill. Wildcats leading 2-0. Looking for more. Notori on deck. Okay, chance for the Wildcats here. Bases are juiced. 4-hitter up. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, foul. We were talking about this yesterday in Glendale. If the ball on the ground goes over the bag and lands foul, it's a fair ball. If the ball is hit on a line drive over the bag, lands foul, it's foul. So good call by the umpire. That's Maurice Norrington. Next pitch, change up for a strike and a beauty. Nice pitch by Severs. So Merrill's in the hole. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Severs ahead on the count. Probably expand the zone here. You don't want to give in here when you're ahead on the count. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Probably a curveball away, and it's a rise ball up. Hit to shallow left. It is caught. Runner's coming. There's going to be a play at the plate, and it's too late. She scores. So nice piece of hitting there by Marley. The ball was up. She got on top. She hit it to left field, so that's a sac fly RBI. And that's going to bring up Aspen Notori, the shortstop. Left-handed batter. Where's number 5? Here's a pitch taken high for a ball. Runner goes down. They throw down to second. Wow. And the runner is out at second for the 3rd out. Okay, let me share what just took place. You have a 1st and 3rd situation. The runner was going. The catcher threw down to the second baseman in front of the bag, so she cut it off. But the shortstop went to second base, and the runner was slow in getting to second. So the second baseman flipped the ball to the shortstop, who tagged the runner for the 3rd out. That is amazing. Nice play by MERCADO Athletics on that for the final out. So we go to the top of the 4th. They did get 1 run, the Wildcats, and they lead 3-0 as we go to the top of the 4th. All right, welcome back. 3-0. Wildcats leading the Athletics MERCADO. At the top of the 4th inning. And for MERCADO, it's Delissa Rodriguez, the number 3 hitter, leading off. Pineda back on the mound for the Wildcats. She gets her pitch, and it's hit over to second base, and it's off the second baseman's glove. Tough play by the second baseman going away. If you ask her, she'll say she probably should have caught it, but we're going to give that a hit. Tough play. She was going away. It was off her glove, so they're going to have a runner for Rodriguez at first base. And it looks like it's Aubrey Sims that's going to run for Rodriguez at first base. So no outs, runner first. And that brings up Kat Johnson, the 4-hitter for MERCADO. She hits a high fly ball right field, playable. Going back on the play, carried somewhat, is a right fielder. They throw it to first to try to double up the runner, but she's back in time. The ball carried. There is a slight breeze, but the ball carried. And we noticed that yesterday in Glendale. The ball during the day was carrying extremely well, and at night, the ball was not carrying, because at night, when you get that density of molecules in the air, it will cut down the ball from traveling. But nice play by the right fielder. Throw to first, back in time as the runner. And that's Sims running for Rodriguez, who led off with a single off the second baseman's glove. And this is Tiff Karg here, the batter for MERCADO. Pineda's ready. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder. One hops the wall. Sims will go to third on a double by Karg. So a double by Karg, second and third with one out. And that's going to bring up Presley Sloniker. Like I mentioned, the ball is carrying pretty well here. It's one out. Second and third, a chance for MERCADO here to get on the board. Comebacker. Oh, they had the runner. They had the runner at third, throw at the plate, out. Wow. Okay. A lot going on, so I'll tell you what happened. It was a comebacker to the pitcher. The runner at third broke down about 25 feet and stopped. They actually had her in a rundown, but Pineda decided to go to first to get the out. Because the runner was stopped, she had to start her motion again. When she broke home, the first baseman threw home to get the runner at home for the third out. So that's a double play. If you're keeping score, it'd be 1-3-2. So that's going to retire the side there. So a chance for MERCADO. They get nothing out of it. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. 3-0 Wildcats. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, want to make a special announcement. During the sixth inning, by our white banner, which is down the first base line where the tent is, we'll be giving away head-to-head t-shirts to anyone that subscribes to our website at www.fastpitchfilms.com. That's www.fastpitchfilms.com. If you subscribe, we're going to give away head-to-head t-shirts. So check it out. The white banner, first base side by the tent. Thank you. All right, we're back. 3-0 Wildcats. Lady MERCADO Athletics. First pitch is popped up to the shortstop. One pitch, one out. And that was Aspen Notori who popped it up for the first out. It's going to bring up Magnolia Akamoto, the catcher. Where's number 88? So 1 out. 3-0 Wildcats. Don't forget, we got the 16U matchup coming up next, so stay tuned for that. First pitch, ground ball to third, throw it to first, and time for the second out. So just like that, 2 pitches, 2 outs. You got to love that if you're Mercado, and if you're Severs, the pitcher. 2 quick outs, and that's going to bring up Maya Martinez, the third baseman for the Wildcats. Right-handed batter. Here's the pitch by Severs. Taken high for a ball. Ball 1 to Maya. Chavez is on deck. 2 outs, nobody on. 3-0 Wildcats in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch is popped up. Fly ball, right field playable. And it's caught by the right fielder. And just like that, on 4 pitches, the side is retired. So we go to the top of 5, 3-0 Wildcats. All right, welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Wildcats leading Mercado Athletics 3-0. And for Mercado, leading off is Jalen Ugaldi. She's the number 7 hitter, the first baseman. And now pitching for the Wildcat. Next pitch is fouled away. We got a new pitcher for the Wildcats. That's Abby Rodriguez. She was at first base. She's now pitching. So Abby Rodriguez is pitching for the Wildcats. Ugaldi at the plate. Abby's ready. Here's the pitch. A ground ball hit to shortstop. Throw to first. End time. 1 away. It's going to bring up Audrey Castillo, the number 8 hitter from Mercado Athletics, the right fielder, number 16. So 1 out. Top of the 5th. Mentioned earlier, it'll probably be a competitive, low-scoring game, and it is. We're in the 5th inning, 3-0, Wildcats leading. Abby's ready. Here's the pitch, taken low for a ball, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, nobody on, 1 out. We're in the 5th. Here's the next pitch, taken high for a ball, ball 2, 2-0. Don't forget, stick around. We got the 16U head-to-head coming up next. It's going to be the Firecrackers Vine and Wildcats Holcomb. So stick around for that game. That's coming up right after this one. All right, Abby's ready. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. Abby is set. She's ready. And here's the 2-1 pitch on the way. Foul back. Count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stuckey's on deck. This is Castillo, the 8-hitter. The Athletics. Okay, Abby gets the pitch. She's set. She's ready. Slow curve, swing and a miss, strike 3. Ball hit the ground. They throw to first. Batter's out. There's 2 outs. And that's going to bring up Kayla Stuckey, the number 9 hitter. She's the left fielder. Bats right. Here's the pitch on the way. Kind of slow curve taken for a strike. A lot of these kids now, and even at the high school level, they're using that slow curve as their changeup. And it's really an effective pitch. Saw it yesterday, even at the junior college level. Next pitch is taken high for a ball. Count is even. 1 ball, 1 strike. You want to keep the hitters off balance. You got to make sure you have a secondary pitch. And a changeup or an off-speed curve is always effective. Here's the next pitch, taken for a strike. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. To Stuckey, first name Kayla. McCall's on deck if we get there. Abby's ready. Here's the pitch. Off-speed curve. Hit slowly down third base side, foul. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes on Kayla. Okay, Abby set. She's ready. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Curveball just missed outside. Count is even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Okay, Abby's ready. Here's the pitch, and it's a jam shot hit to the shortstop, short hop, and it gets by her. She was going to try to catch it. She left her feet, bounced over her into left field. That's a base hit. So Stuck is aboard. It's going to bring up the number 10 hitter, McCall. She's a slap hitter. She will bunt. She's actually looking at the corners right now to see where they're at. Here's a pitch. She shows bunt. Throw to first. Runners back in time. Pitch was taken for a ball. It was up. So 1 ball, no strikes to McCall. Alila is her first name. Shows bunt. She does, and it goes rolls foul, third base side. Started fair, rolled foul. Okay, with 2 strikes, let's see if she tries to do that little like a push swing. One ball, 2 strikes. Abby's ready. Here's the pitch, and she does a little slap. It's popped up to third base side, foul territory, caught for the final and 3rd out, and that's going to do it for MERCADO. So no runs, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 3-0 Wildcats. All right, we're back. Going to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's 3-0 Wildcats. And we have a new pitcher from MERCADO. That's Emma Flowers is now into pitch. Where's number 6? Tall right-hander. And for the Wildcats, looks like Roxy Chavez shows bunt. She does, and it's a good one. Fielded by the first baseman. Throw just in time. Almost got by the first baseman. It was past the pitcher, fielded by the first baseman. Good rotation by the Athletics there. Second baseman has to be at first. So Roxy's retired for the first out. It's going to bring up Raquel Pineda. She started as the DP, came into pitch. Number 9 hitter. Flowers is ready. Ground ball hit the first. Unassisted for the second out. So 2 quick outs just like that. So Emma doing a nice job coming in, throwing strikes and getting outs. And it's going to bring up Abby Rodriguez, who started the game at first base, and she is pitching now for the Wildcats. So 2 quick outs, bottom of 5. Here's the pitch. Fly ball right field, playable. Caught by the right fielder, and just like that, a 1-2-3 inning for MERCADO. And we go to the top of the 6th inning, 3-0 Wildcats. Okay, I'm going to make that announcement again for the shirts. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again, just a reminder. We are giving away head-to-head t-shirts to anyone that subscribes to our website. That's www.fastpitchfilms.com. For all your softball needs and softball content, make sure you check out fastpitchfilms.com. It's located over by the white banner down the first base line where the tent is. Appreciate it. Support fastpitchfilms.com. Don't forget, after this game, we have the 16U game coming up right after this. Firecrackers, Vine, Wildcats, HOLCOMB. You can check out all our games on fastpitchfilms.com. Thank you. Let's see. All right. Who starts 33? That's for who? MERCADO? Is that somebody? Oh, that's top of the order. That's Zoe. Okay. Abby's still. Okay, 3. All right, we go to the 6th inning. And leading off from MERCADO Athletics is the leadoff batter, Zoe Benavides. First pitch by Abby is outside for a ball 1. That's Abby Rodriguez still in there for the Wildcats. They lead 3-0. We're on the 6th. Got a breeze now. It's coming from center field into home plate, so the wind's blowing in now. Next pitch, changeup, ground ball hit to the right side. Throw to first. Safe. So it was a ground ball. The second baseman laid out, and that's Chavez, and went into right field. The right fielder threw it to first, but Benavides beat it out. So that's a base hit for Zoe, and that brings up Peyton Sievers. So a runner first, nobody out, top of 6. 3-0 Wildcats. Abby's ready. Here's the pitch. Taken high for a ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Runner first, no outs. Here's the next pitch. Foul tip. Count is even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Abby Rodriguez on the mound for the Wildcats. She's set, she's ready. Here's the pitch. Line down the left field line, foul. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Umpire goes out and checks to see if the ball is wet. Abby says, no, it's good. I'll use this one. He says, all right, let's play on. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Zoe's at first. Seaver's at the plate. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Throw it down to second. In time. So Cott stealing. So Zoe's throwing out, trying to steal second. Count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's 1 out now. And the pitch is grounded to third, throw to first in time for the second out. And I'll tell you, Seaver's got jammed big time on that. Big time. Got to bring your hands inside and try to hit the ball out front. Get the barrel on the ball. And that's going to bring up Delissa Rodriguez. Here's the pitch by Abby. Swing and a miss. Okay, it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter here for Rodriguez. It's number 1. And it looks like Ava Flowers is batting for Rodriguez in the 3 spot. So Ava Flowers is batting for Delissa Rodriguez in the 3 spot. Count is even, 1 ball, 1 strike to Ava. Abby's ready, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Like a rise ball over the zone. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ava. Abby looks for a sign, gets one. She's set, she's ready. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Ground ball into left field for a base hit. I think they're going to have a runner for Ava, and they are. It's going to be number 25, Lila McCall, the number 10 hitter. So McCall's going to run for Flowers, who just singled to left. And that's going to bring up Kat Johnson, the 4-hitter. Runner goes, throw down to second. Too late, stolen base by McCall. So Johnson now has a chance here to drive in McCall, the pinch runner for Flowers. Abby gets a sign, she's set, she's ready. Here's the pitch on the way. Fouled back. So no balls and 2 strikes on Kat Johnson. She is the 4-hitter for MERCADO. She's the catcher, she wears number 2. Here's the pitch, high fly ball and deep. Going back as a center fielder, and it goes off her glove. And McCall's going to score on a triple by Kat Johnson. So the ball was tailing away from the center fielder, who is left-handed. So she had to go across her body, and when she laid out, it went off her glove. So that's a triple for Kat. Last name Johnson, and that's the first run for Athletics MERCADO. So it's 3-1 now, and that brings up Tiff Card. Third baseman wears number 5. First pitch, off speed in the dirt for a ball. So a chance for MERCADO to get another run here with Runner at third. Here's the pitch by Abby. Fouled straight back right at us. All right, Abby's ready. Here's the pitch, taken outside for a ball. On deck is Sloniker. Abby's ready. Here's the pitch. Jam job, popped up, first base side, and Rodriguez, the pitcher, will take it herself. So the side is retired, so 1 run on a triple by Cat Johnson. And we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, 3-1 Wildcats. All right, welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, 3-1, Wildcats leading the Athletics. And a reminder, don't forget, coming up March 2nd through the 5th, those 4 days, it's the Judy Garman Classic. That's going to be at Cal State Fullerton. There's going to be 12 top Division I teams that are going to be there. We're going to be streaming that on fields 1 and 2. If you want to check out the action, go to fastpitchfilms.com. Some of the schools I'll mention is UCLA, Oregon, Michigan, Loyola Marymount, and others. It's going to be fantastic, so make sure you check that out. That's March 2nd through the 5th, the Judy Garman Classic at Cal State Fullerton. All right, back to the action here. Flowers is back on the mound for MERCADO. First pitch is fouled back, bunt attempt. That's by Gia Malecki, the number 11 hitter for the Wildcats. Emma Flowers is on the mound for MERCADO Athletics. Velasquez is on deck for the Wildcats. 3-1, we're in the 6th, bottom half. Next pitch, taken low for a ball. Gia, the number 11 hitter, obviously a slap hitter. She runs up, tries to put the ball in play. Infield is in front of baseline, almost flanking the pitcher on the left side. Second baseman's back, normal depth. Close to maybe about a foot behind baseline. First baseman is off the line, front of baseline. All right, Emma's ready. Here's the pitch on the way. And it's fouled away, third base side off the screen. Flowers is ready. Here's the pitch. And it's hit softly down third. Foul. That's a foul ball. I like what the third baseman did for MERCADO. She didn't assume the ball was going to be foul. It was foul. It was pretty obvious. But you know what she did? She fielded it through the first anyway. Don't assume. Make the play. If it's a foul ball, they'll call the batter back. We talked about that yesterday. I'd like to see that. All right, Flowers is ready. Here's the pitch. In the dirt to the backstop. Count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Gia. All right, Emma's ready. Here's the 2-2 pitch on the way. Comebacker. Fielded by Flowers. Throw to first and time. Good play by Emma. Fielded her position. That's first out. It's going to bring up Ryan Velasquez. He's the center fielder, leadoff batter. Here's the pitch. Fouled away, right side, 0-1. Bishop's on deck. First name is Taylor. Emma's ready. Here's the pitch. Line drive, center field, base hit. Cut off by the center fielder. Good job. Good job by the center fielder. That's McCall in center field. She's fast. She cut that off because it looked like Velasquez was going to take 2 on that. And if it gets to the fence, it might even be 3. So a good job by McCall in center field to hold Velasquez to a single. That brings up Taylor Bishop. One out, one on, 3-1. Wildcats leading. Slow bunt, runner goes. Throw to second, nobody's covering. Ball goes into center field, but it's backed up. Strike was called on that. So it's a stolen base. You got no balls, 1 strike. On Bishop, the number 2 hitter. Runner at second base, that's Velasquez, who singled. Here's the pitch. Fouled off, first base side. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Silva's on deck. Here's the pitch, taken outside for a ball. All right, Flowers is ready. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, gets by the catcher. Runner's going to advance. So Velasquez will go to third. Count is even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. One out. Flowers is set, ready, here's the pitch. Fly ball to left field, shallow, runner's gonna tag. Here comes the throw to the plate, she'll score. I think they're gonna peel third, okay? And, you know, I don't blame them because it looked like she may have left a little early. It had that appearance. Not saying she did, but MERCADO thought the same thing. And they appealed, and the run scores. So they get that run back. It was close, we'll say that. Brings up Riley Silva. It's now 4-1. Ground ball, hit softly to short, up with it, throw to first, in time, side retired. Okay, so we got 1 run there on 1 hit, and we go to the top of the 7th, 4-1 Wildcats. All right, welcome back. We're in the 7th inning. Wildcats leading Athletics Mercado 4-1. And for the Wildcats, we have a new pitcher. That's Taylor Bishop. She was the right fielder. She's now pitching, left-hander, wears number 26. Taylor Bishop now in for the Wildcats. And for Mercado Athletics, it's going to be Tiff Card hitting. First pitch. Taken for a ball. Ball one. 1-0 to Tiff. Sloniker on deck. Here's the next pitch. Line drive. Wow. Wow. Okay. Nice play by Taylor. The ball was hit on a line back to the pitcher who caught it. I think it kind of grazed her body and went into her glove. And she was so uncertain. She looked at first, was going to throw to first, but she didn't have to because she actually caught the ball. And what we say when that happens is the ball caught her. But nonetheless, 1 out. Nice play by Taylor. Good reactions. Okay, so that's going to bring up, I believe this is Emma Flowers who came into pitch. So this looks like Emma Flowers is now hitting for Mercado. Nice changeup by Taylor. Strike one, and it is. It's Emma Flowers, number 6, who came into pitch. She's batting here for Sloniker in that spot. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's a pitch, off-speed pitch, taken low for a ball. Count is even, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's the pitch, taken outside for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike, 1 out. Looks like Cameron Duran will bat next. She's on deck. And Flowers hits a base hit to right field. They throw it to first. They had a chance, but the right fielder on the run overthrew the first baseman. So that goes a base hit. So Flowers is aboard. And that's going to bring up Cameron Duran, number 7, right-handed batter. Pinch hitting here. Taylor's ready. Here's a pitch. Runner goes. Safe. And what they did is they ran for Flowers at first base. They put in McCall, the center fielder, the number 10 hitter, who has great speed, obviously. That's her second stolen base. That pitch was a ball, so 1 ball, no strikes. So McCall, the pinch runner for Flowers, who singled to right, is at second base. And Cameron Duran is batting here for the Athletics. Bishop on the mound. She's set, she's ready. Here's the pitch on the way. Taken for a strike on the outside part of the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. We're on the top of the 7th, 4-1 Wildcats. Stay tuned for the 16U game. We have the Firecrackers Vine and Wildcats Holcomb. So stick around for that. Here's the pitch on the way. Hit line to first. Caught. Throw to second. In time. Double play. And that's going to do it. That's the ball game. So the final score. Wildcats Holcomb Knight 4. Athletics Mercado 1. Stay tuned for the 16U game we just mentioned, Firecrackers Vine versus Wildcats Holcomb. That's coming up shortly, so stay tuned. And don't forget, check out all your softball needs and softball content at fastpitchfilms.com. I'm the coach, Dale Lopes. We'll be back right after this for the 16U game, so stay tuned. Until then, we'll see you in a few. All right, welcome back. Well, what they decided to do, just to share with you, even though it's the 7th inning and the Wildcats are leading, what they decided to do, the Wildcats, they wanted a hit, even though they're leading. So it gives a chance for MERCADO to play defense, get another pitcher in if they choose to do so, and allows the Wildcats to get some hitters, maybe that haven't hit, a chance to get in a bat here as well. So we're going to go ahead and finish this out and go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Even though the Wildcats are leading 4-1, they're going to hit in this inning. And we have a new pitcher on the mound for MERCADO Athletics. He's got a pretty good zip there. First pitch is taken for a ball. And that pitcher is Sloniker. Presley Sloniker is now pitching for the Athletics. 1-0 pitch. Fly ball, center field, playable. That's McCall going back, and she makes the catch. Boy, I'm telling you, the ball is carrying here. Looked like a routine fly ball. McCall kept going back, and in front of the fence, she made the catch. So that's 1 out. And that was Marley Merrill that hit the fly ball to center field. That's going to bring up Aspen Notori. And the first pitch is ground ball to second, throw to first. Notori's retired, so there's 2 outs. So 2 quick outs here for Sloniker. And it's popped up out of play, right side. That's Okamoto, the catcher for the Wildcats hitting. Sloniker's ready. Here's a pitch in the dirt. Here's a pitch on the way. Look out. Inside. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike on Okamoto. Sloniker's now pitching. First name is Presley for the Athletics. She's set. She's ready. Here's the pitch. Fly ball hit the right field, and that's carrying down the right field line. That's a fair ball. That's going to be extra bases. Okamoto's going to second with the stand-up double. So Magnolia doubles to right, just inside the line. And that's going to bring up Maya Martinez. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss. Get that like high rising curveball. The ball's up over the zone, but it has some movement like a curveball. It's a good pitch. So strike 1 there on Martinez. Sloniker's ready. The next pitch, swing and a miss. Count is no balls and 2 strikes on Martinez. Presley's ready. Here's the pitch. Ground ball hit to short, fielded, throw to first, in time. Okay, that's going to do it. Side is retired. We completed 7 full innings, and now the game is official. The final score: the Wildcats 4, Athletics MERCADO 1. Don't forget, stay tuned for the 16U game. It's coming up next. That's Firecrackers Vine, Wildcats HOLCOMB. That's coming up next, so stay tuned for that. I'm the coach, Dale Ope, saying so long for now. 12U game, final score: Wildcats 4, Athletics 1. And we'll see you right around the corner for the 16U game.